Hi, friends. It's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie. We're coming on early today than our normal time because Ellie has a little appointment with the vet to check her blood. And the only appointment I could get is during our normal time for our live. So I'm on at 2 o'clock Pacific today, Friday, to show you a Funfold. And I got some new pre-order stuff. And let me see here. I think I want to show it to you. My package just came. And I think I can't show you the flyer, but it will tell me more about it if I can actually find my thing here. Here it is, I think. So welcome. How are you? I hope you guys are all doing well. Here it is. The March online exclusives is what we were able to pre-order. And so I've got a couple of those things, and I got the brand new product of the month for February. So we're gonna open it together. So let's get started. I'm going to put Ellie down. She was roaming around in the yard today, which was not a good thing, as far as she was eating some stuff left by another animal, and I'm a little concerned about that. Hey, Cherie, thanks for coming on early today. Yeah, we sometimes get cats and raccoons and different stuff like that in our backyard, and so they sometimes leave their little presents, and I think that's what she was eating. So I'm a bit concerned about that, but I'm gonna forget about it. We're gonna make a card together, a Funfold card today, and I'm just not gonna think about any of that. Okay, so let's get a few announcements out of the way. Last chance products. The Stampin' Up! Loaded up their last chance products. And hey, Bras, good to see you. So we have new last chance products in my online store. Hey, guys, thanks for popping on. Louise, Polly, Pam, thanks for coming at this earlier time. I'm talking about last chance products, and I've got some new stuff to show you in just a minute for those of you who just popped on. So be sure to check that out. The join offer, the starter kit offer, is going strong all of February. If you want to get the stamp positioner free, you can do that by getting the starter kit. $99. You get $125 worth of product. It all ships free, and the Stampin' Positioner is in addition to that, and that's free. That's a $49 value. So I would love to have you on my team. Joining Stampin' Up! Is really for happy shoppers, and I think all of us are happy shoppers. Tina, oh, you were watching the opening ceremony of the Olympics. Oh, I'm hoping to watch some of that tonight. Sue, good to see you, Sue Blumberg from Southwest Illinois. How's your weather there, Sue? We're warm, the 70s, what can I say? But they are expecting possibly a little rain, so that's good for us. So anyway, being a happy shopper, we all want to get a discount on our favorite products, and that's basically what joining Stampin' Up! Is all about. You just get it. You can be a hobby stamper, happy stamper, and just buy the products for yourself at a 20% discount once you get the starter kit. Ruth, good to see you. Okay, I'm not going to take any more time. That's it for announcements, and I'm going to turn you down and show you what I got today, okay? So let's do this. And I'm trying to remember these two items here, the scalloped wishes, are from the new, that's what I'm trying to look over here, from the new, they're a pre-order item. And if you join Stampin' Up! during this special time, you can get these pre-order items just like I am. And I thought this set was so cute because you can see it has scalloped dies and stamps. I'm really excited about this. Sue, cold but slightly warmer weather coming. And Roz, cold again. I know, Roz, I've been seeing about iguanas in Florida. Is that true? I mean, are they near you? I know it's true, but do you have any near you falling out of trees? It looks so crazy. Renee, good to see you. Yes, Scallop Wishes bundle is one of the online exclusives. That's what I thought. This real cute flower fair, maybe some of you know who are demonstrators. It's a one stamp. It's a large stamp. I'm not sure. I can't remember if this is available now or if it's in the pre-order, but we'll probably be using these real soon. Yes. Okay. So 2 papers. Now, one paper. This one is the new, the new product of the month. But first, we'll open this one, and this is a pre-order item. It's called Delicate Dreams Specialty Designer Series paper. The box just came to my house just like 5 minutes before I went on here. So I just got this. Let me look at it again. Delicate Dreams. Okay, that is not that exciting, right? But I'm sure there's more exciting stuff. Maybe it's kind of like upside down. Ah, there we go. Oh, I know why I got this one. Renee, 23 degrees in Western New York. Tomorrow only 7. I got this one because this is a pre-order item and it has a new color in it that we're thinking is going to be a new color for one of the new in colors. Susan, good to see you. It's called Hydrangea Hue, and everybody was telling me about it, so I wanted to real quick get it. Let me move this one off to the side for 1 minute while we look at this and see. Okay, isn't that beautiful? And it has copper in it too. Okay, ooh, linen, a linen look. Ooh, that's pretty. Love beautiful new papers, don't you? Let's see what's on the back. Okay, that looks like cloud cover, the color cloud cover. Oh, I love this blue and purple. Yes, it's true. She's talking about the iguanas. They're cold-blooded and affected by the temperature. When it gets cold, they shut down. If they're nesting or have climbed into trees, they'll fall out. Most of the iguanas are huge, 5 to 6 feet. Oh my gosh, Roz, I mean, have any fallen out of trees near you? It just sounds freaky. It really does sound freaky. Ooh. Yes, Hydrangea Hue. So I think that's kind of the blue purple that we're seeing here. Ooh, I like this. Isn't that gorgeous? That, I bet, is Secret Sea with copper on it. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, there it is, Hydrangea Hue. We like it. Oh, you have seen them? Oh my gosh. Have any been like in your yard or anything? Oh, okay, that's beautiful. We're liking this. Oh, I love crumb cake. That looks kind of crumb cakey to me. Hi, Tavana. Good to see you. And this one. This might be the prettiest one. Check that out. Very gorgeous. Very gorgeous. And then the green is the back. So let me check again on the colors in this. In addition to the new color, Hydrangea Hue, crumb cake, gray granite, gray granite, mossy meadow, Secret Sea, and bronze. And this is called Delicate Dreams. So you can get this beginning probably, I'm guessing, March 3rd. Okay, I'll have to go back and look at that video pretty soon. Oh. But if you're a demonstrator, you get to pre-order it now, and I really wanted to see this new color. Hydrangea Hue, gorgeous. Okay, now let's look at something we can get now, and that is our new product of the month. Okay, Painted Illusions. Let's open this baby. It's fun to open new stuff with you guys here. You have geckos, more geckos than iguanas. Oh, kind of like Hawaii, huh? they all sound like things I'm not too crazy about. We have lizards. We're kind of used to those. We have lizards. Okay, this is Painted Illusions. I'm already loving this one. Petal Pink, Flirty Flamingo. Beautiful. So this you can get, oh, I love that. It's watercolored. I guess the artist watercolored it. Okay, the video shows and explains about the iguanas. Okay, thanks. So for when you have a $75 order, not using any coupons and before tax and shipping, then you can add this on for $5. Okay, it looks like three. Oh, I like that. I love it when they have 3 sheets of one design, because that way I have more to use of my favorites. Okay, then this is another one. Painted Illusions. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. You guys, we're going to be making some pretty stuff. Holly, good to see you. We're talking about the new product of the month and iguanas. Okay, here's another one of the papers, and this must be, it looks like Lost Lagoon to me. Yes. And the back of that, oh boy. Look how they've made these so they coordinate so beautifully. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. 3 sheets of each pattern. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I might have designed my card using this paper if I would have had it. The swirly embossing folder will go nicely. It sure will, Roz. Excellent point. Okay, new stuff. I love it. I'll be using that next week. Fun, fun. Okay, let's get started and make our Funfold card for today. And we're also using a brand new paper today. This is also in the pre-order. It's called Homemade Sweetness, and I got this whole suite, S-U-I-T-E. I put this note on here so I make sure to use this piece. I've used this, you get 2 of each, and I've used this one almost all up. Very cute. So I need to save this to the side for our project today. We're also going to use this today. And the back side of this one is spoons for jelly. And then here, these are some of the other papers. These are the other papers in this suite of Homemade Sweetness. Look how cute. Look how very pretty. And there are ladybugs, and the embellishments that go with this have little, I think, I don't know. The embellishments for Easter that we're going to use in a while have ladybugs, but this paper has ladybugs on it too. So cute. Okay. And then more cans, jars of jelly, notebook paper, and then this is a pretty one. And this one I've used almost all up, and this is the back of that. These are very pretty. So Homemade Sweetness is what we're using today. I wanted to make sure you saw that. And that is also available in March, coming March 3rd. Unless you're a demonstrator, you can order it now. So the card we're going to make today is a little Easter Funfold, and here it is. I just couldn't wait to use this little Easter basket. Isn't it adorable? Only I didn't, because it's not quite Easter, I wanted to just use it as a spring basket. And this sentiment is Hello Spring, and it's from this new set called Easter Basket. I believe this is in the spring catalog that just came out. And the dies have the little basket, bunnies, carrots, eggs, and then this is the stamp set. And so I liked that sentiment, Hello Spring. They do, Tina, they really do. I love their sentiments. So the way the Funfold works, we've done some similar to this before, is you open it, and then it has another little card, and then it has, well, another little decorated side. So it's kind of fun to open it for someone, and we can show off a lot of these products with this card, like the heart. And I thought it would be good because, so Valentine's Day is coming up a week from tomorrow, And I thought, well, Easter is on its way. We don't have to use that sentiment. I just did because it's in this stamp set and I think it's cute. But I thought this could also go for, because it's almost Valentine's. It's a little Valentine's-y looking. So I'm going to show you how to make this Funfold. And the other thing we're going to use is the Hearts of Love embossing folder. Actually, I've already used it. I went ahead and embossed this piece that we're going to use today. And I really am loving this embossing folder. Look at what it does. Isn't that just so cute? I mean, this is not just Valentine's. This is year-round, obviously, so I've used it here. So let's get started. And this takes a standard card. We start off with a standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, and scored at 4 1/4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add another card on top of it. And that card is 4 by 7 and scored at 4 1/4. Okay. And this is the little card that's going to go on the front. So if you want to remember if you want to recreate this card, jot these measurements down or come back and rewatch, because I don't produce PDF tutorials unless you take one of my classes to go. So anyway, this is how this works. This you glue on here, and then we're going to put another piece on top of it. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to go ahead and glue the small side here to the inside of our card. And I'm going to just pull it right up to the edge. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the other part down in to make sure I get it in just the right place. And this, then all we do is decorate. And that is what creates your Funfold. But I think it is kind of fun. My husband had a birthday this week, and we're taking him out for dinner tomorrow night, the family. And I made him a card with this fold because I thought it was so cute. But I used some manly, browns and blues and stuff, dark blues. Okay, so now we can start decorating. So we have actually 1, 2, 3 areas to decorate, and we could decorate these 2 if we wanted to, but we're not going to. So let's get out our designer series paper. Again, this is the Homemade Sweetness, and we're going to cut 2 pieces of this one. And of course, I love this card because it's pink. I'm very happy about this card. And the first piece we need of this is, I'm looking at my notes here. We want a piece that's 4 inches. Let's see. Nope, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to cut the first one 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, maybe I can do that. 4 by 5 1/4. And that's going to go on the inside and cover up the little part of the inside card. And then we need a piece for the front that we want to be 3.5 by 4. And I think this is exactly 4. Yeah, that's perfect. So we want to go 3.5 on this one. Checking my notes to make sure I do it right, because I don't have any more of this paper. This is the last of it right here. I'm going to have, of this particular pattern, I'm going to have to order more. Okay, so now what we can do is we can go ahead and put this on the inside of our card to cover where we glued the little mini card in. I'm going to call this the mini card that folds over the front like that. We'll just call it the mini card. Yes, put the word prize, because this will be your prize for next week, next Friday. And it's so cute on the other side. Isn't that cute? But I have to say, I'm crazy about the pink. You know me. You guys know me. Pink is my favorite color. I look for any occasion to use pink. Okay, and see, now you don't even really know that the little mini card is glued underneath there. It just really hides that. just like that. Perfect. And then for the inside, we have another piece, but we're going to stamp that in a bit. So now we're going to go ahead and let's do this side, the one that folds over like that, okay? And this one, we're going to put this piece on, and then we're going to put two of the little heart pieces. And these are we want to cut them. They're not perfect. They're at 4 inches, I believe, but I need to cut them to 1 inch by 4. So let's do that. They were some little scraps that I had. I wonder if both of them are 1 now. I think that might be correct. Both of them are about 1 inch. Good, I can save this other little piece. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to put one at the top. And again, this is this piece right here. And so you're going to see these little hearts from the front of your card. So we're going to put one piece here and one piece down here, and then this, if I cut it correctly, it should fit perfectly in the middle. Okay, and we're going to have a border on each side, about 1/8 of an inch border, but not on the top. Okay, so I think we can just go ahead and start building that little designer series. It's kind of like a DSP tower. DSP is short for designer series paper, so we're making like a DSP tower here. Get that kind of up to the top, and then we'll put the other one on the bottom. And I'm making sure to notice my hearts and make sure they're facing upward. You even love pink flamingos. I love anything pink, and flamingos are beautiful, of course. Okay, so there we go with our little top and bottom, and that's the part. I'll just show you right now. That's the part that's going to look at that. It shows on the top and the bottom. Now, I kind of didn't get this even. The distance here is a little shorter than right there, but I really don't think anybody's going to notice. Don't tell, okay? Don't tell anybody, and they will not notice. Stampers do not tell their secrets. People are they're going to be so excited by the card, they will not notice that unless it's like a real professional stamper like we are. Just don't give it to a professional stamper. Okay, so now we just put that in there, and so we're building our card. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to put the papers on, and then we're going to do our stamping, okay? So I've gone ahead and cut a piece of lemon lolly cardstock, and the measurement for this is 4 by 3 3/4, and it's going to fit right on the front. I just think yellow and pink look so good together. So we're just going to glue this right on, and I'm going to add a little extra glue to embossed pieces. I almost always do, because that embossed area doesn't fit flush with what you're gluing it on, so I like to give a little extra glue on there. And we're just going to do that. Okay, now we basically have the card ready to decorate, right? We're ready to stamp, we're ready to die cut some things and make it much prettier. Okay, just prettier than ever. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is let's cut our basket. And I think all of these can go on the mini Stampin' Cut roll. So I'm excited I wanted to make it for you guys too. Where are my scissors? I'm going to just trim this down a little bit so it fits well through the machine and doesn't get hung up there. And this is the basket. Okay, this is the cute basket die from, it's called Easter Basket. Yeah, the bundle is called Easter Basket. What do you know about that? Okay, so we'll put our little basket there. Now there's something fun about this basket that we're not doing today, but I'm going to show you about it. Let's run that through, and then I can really show you better. And of course, this is pretty in pink. This is a pretty in pink basket. And let me just poke out. Whoops. Poke out the basket, and I want to be careful about the handle because it's a little bit narrow and I don't want to tear it. So I'm just really loosening it from the die there. I just want to be careful when I remove it. I think I'll put this through. There we go. Isn't that just cute? I think that's so cute. Okay, now this is the die set, and I'm not going to do it today because I'm doing a Funfold card, but another day we'll do it. This right here, I believe, and I've seen, this die right here is going to cut strips that then you weave through the basket because these are slits right here. The die has already cut slits in there. So this is, will cut the pieces that weave right through the basket. Has anybody done that? Because this, we can even look at this in the catalog because this catalog is live and it's in here. I think that's where I saw that they did it. Let's see, it should be right. Yep, there we go, right there. See how they did that? That's a lemon lolly piece, and there's a blue piece. Can you see how it's? They've made a little treat basket with gumdrops and a chocolate bunny. Very cute. So I do want to try that. I'm just not trying it today, but I think that's going to be another fun thing to do. Okay, so we've got our basket. And now we're going to die cut a couple more things. And I have these dies set aside because the ladies tomorrow are going to cut their own. They're going to do a little bit of their own die cutting. For the class girls, I went ahead and I die cut the baskets. But then they're going to die cut the other little parts. So I keep my dies right here for them so they don't get lost. So here are the little dies we're going to use. And the first one we want to use, we're going to use some strawberry slush cardstock. And we're going to cut this little scallop piece. And we're going to cut the absolutely cutest bow. Just like that. On strawberry slush cardstock. Very, very cute. Yeah, Julia and Tina, they're fun dies. I mean, this is the first time I've really played with them, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun with these dies. Okay, so there's our little scallop front, and there's our little bow. Let me get this released here with the Take Your Pick tool, just like that. And I want to keep good track of these, so I'm going to put them back in my little envelope. And then we need to cut a bit of grass for our basket. I think this is so cute that they gave us this little grass die. Check it out. Wait until I run it through and you'll see how cute it is. Just the cutest little grass. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at that. That is just too cute. Okay. And I think that's all the die cutting we have for today. So now we can put our little basket together. And it's amazing, just like, you know, we would expect. That little scallop fits perfectly on the rim of that basket. I love it. It's a little swooped there, a little curve, just so it fits perfectly. So we're just going to glue that right on. I think this is just, it makes the basket just a little extra special. And then we want to put the grass behind. Come here, grass. Let's just see how it's going to look. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Can you really see that? So again, a small strip of glue. And let's hold this little guy up. just want the grass to barely poke out there. Isn't that just cute? It cracks me up. I just get such delight in these little things. They're just so adorable. Oh, the sound wasn't working? Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I have it on completely turned up. Let me check. Yeah, the sound is completely turned up. Oh, I'm sorry. Who knows? What can I say? Okay, now we can go ahead and put our little basket on, and we're going to use some dimensionals to raise it up. Plus, you want to use dimensionals that are good adhesive on top of embossed pieces, because this is so bumpy. The dimensionals really adhere well. That's my adhesive of choice when I'm adhering to an embossed piece. So we're going to just put our little basket right on here. Maybe I was talking too softly. I'm sorry. I don't know what is wrong with the sound. I just apologize. It's something technical. It's not me. I haven't done a single thing. I'll try to speak a little bit louder. Okay, so now we have our little bow, and I'm going to adhere that with a little mini dimensional, and I'm just going to put it right over here. And now we're going to do a little bit of stamping. Let's do some stamping here. Okay, one thing we need to do is we need to stamp our sentiment that says Hello Spring. And I'm going to use Strawberry Slush ink. And this little stamp is from the stamp set. I'll show you right here. It's a little small one in a little cursive kind of font, a cute little font. Okay, Hello Spring. We'll just put that like that. And I do have more stamping to do. I'm just going to leave my pad open. And then we're going to trim this up and put it right on the over the handle of the basket on the front of the card. Just like that. And I'm going to use, again, mini dimensionals, if I can find them again. Here they are. Here are my mini dimensionals. And I'm going to put them on each side of my basket handle. Just like this. And this will pretty much finish the front of the card, but then we have a couple other places to do things. Okay, Hello Spring. We're going to put some embellishments in a minute. And then on the first inside here, let me get my sample. We're going to do this, and this is going to be fun, and I think it really decorates this cute. And we're going to use a 2" by 4" piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm using these little flowers in this set. And I'm going to get them down near the bottom and stamp across this piece. And it takes about 4 of them to go across like this. Okay, people are hearing now? Okay. Now you can do this one of 2 ways. You could just put it on right here, which is absolutely fine. But what I want to do is I'm just going to come up here to the top, not down to the bottom, but just the top. And just for fun, to make it a little bit cuter, I'm just going to trim along the flowers at the top. And it really is pretty quick. And remember, with fussy cutting, you keep your scissors straight and you turn your paper. Do you see how I'm doing that? Turning the paper. And another thing I like to do is trim off some of that excess. It makes it a little bit easier. So we're just going to come in here and go around our little petals. Not all the way, but most of the way. I think this just makes it kind of cute. So are you guys all ready for the Super Bowl? While I do this, we could talk about what you're going to do this weekend. Of course, course, we're big football people, so we're watching the Super Bowl. I don't know why today I have on my USC shirt. It's not an NFL team or anything. It's a college team, but it's the team I really like. So I have a shirt that says USC on it, and it has nice long sleeves, and it was just a little bit cool this morning, so I put this shirt on. Okay, we're about halfway there. I could have done this in advance, but I wanted to show you that it's not really hard. And it's very peaceful. I don't know if some people like me, I like fussy cutting because immediately it makes me, I don't know, calms me down. But some people get real stressed at fussy cutting. So I think there are several different types of personalities. Let me know if you like fussy cutting. I have some friends who do and friends who don't. So there you go. Okay, we're almost done. And then we're going to also color in, there we go, that's it. That didn't take very long. We're going to go ahead and color in the centers of our little flowers. And I think this is dark lemon lolly. Yes, because that's the color cardstock we used on the front. This is the Stampin' Blend alcohol marker. That just gives it a little more personality. And then we can come in and put that piece right there. Isn't that cute? Let me pull it down so you could see the full card a little bit better. Okay. Then I'm just going to put a little glue up on each flower. And we'll put that right on the border there. I really like that. I like this stamp. In fact, now that since I have it out, let's go ahead and stamp our envelope with that same little grouping of flowers. They're just cute. Okay, and then I have a piece for the inside. And as long as we have our ink out, we're going to go ahead and we'll do this for the very inside of the card. This has several different folds. And then we need to stamp something, another sentiment that says Easter is on its way. Easter's on its way. And we're going to punch this out with a circle punch. I want to make sure to get enough glue there. Ink. Sorry, ink. Let's see if I did that. Aren't those flowers cute? Wee flowers. I like that. So this is the 1 7/8 inch circle punch. And if I'm right, it does fit just perfectly. Just like that. Okay. Now we can put our ink away. Got it. Got everything stamped. So here's our card now. And we're going to put Easter's on its way right there. I think you could also put happy birthday, you could put thank you, you could put all different things. I'm not going to raise it up on a dimensional because as you can see, it's really on the inside of the card. This isn't the front, although it would be a super cute front. But this is the front, and then it opens. So it says, "Hello, spring. Easter's on its way." Isn't that cute? And then here's our inside, and we've already stamped our flowers. So we can just put this piece in here. Press that down. So we need a little embellishment. And these are called the Easter assortment, and they are so crazy cute. Let me put my lid on my glue so it doesn't dry out. You guys, look at this. Little lemon lolly dots, that looks balmy blue, and then gingham eggs. So cute. I'm not going to use the eggs today because this is Easter's on its way. We're just giving the suggestion of Easter. But I am going to use one of the dots, the lemon lolly dots, and just put it right there. Just a little something right there. So there's our card. Isn't that fun? And obviously, you can do anything that you want with this. Beth, good to see you. You can use this fold for anything. As I said, I made a birthday card for my husband using this same fold. It's just kind of different. It gives you another place to decorate, really. So I don't know if it has a name. I don't even know where I actually saw it or what, but it's like a two-fold card, double fold card, something like that. So this will be the prize for next Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, wow. So if you're interested, if you'd like to be entered to win this card next Friday, just put the word prize, and I assign you a number and use the random number generator to select someone. So, okay, let's turn back up. There you are. That was really fun. I like that card. I'm anxious actually to give it to somebody, and I'm anxious to use that basket some more. I want to make some of those treat bags like we saw in the catalog, right? Okay, so our prize, what we made last week, we made those cute little boxes, the Valentine boxes with the rosette, the doily rosettes. And since that's really not mailable, I decided that this would be our prize for this week. These are the low profile sparkle dots. And I think, you might have to check me on this, but I think these are retiring. I think they might be on the last chance list. But anyway, I decided to give these instead. So the winner of the low profile sparkle dots is Karen Kozleski. Karen, congratulations. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, you guys. That's why I give out the prizes. And I've used these a lot. This has, actually, I'm pretty sure it's lemon lolly. Let me see if it says right here. No, it doesn't. But I think they're lemon lolly, old olive, and pretty peacock. And I have used several packs of these. They're very nice. So congratulations to Karen. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Have fun. Enjoy, make cards, make Valentines. If you haven't made any Valentines, make some Valentines. I've been making a whole bunch. You should be able to find a lot on my YouTube channel and on my blog at prettypapercards.com.